Hi, my name is Ali Candio. I'm running for a VP Finance position in the SEO for next year.
Hi, I am Marin Arora and I'm running for the position of VP Finance for SEO Board of Directors 2024-2025.
Name one key financial issue that students raised at the SEO's AGM this year.
I guess the one that comes to mind for me the most, just because there was a lot of emotion connected to it when I was at the AGM. I know there was a financial issue regarding the sponsorship that comes from RBC on campus, and I know that a large part of the student body at the AGM was there for a specific reason to address that issue. So I think that will probably be the largest financial issue that was raised at the AGM. Not the largest financial issue that I think of though when it comes to the SEO.
One of the main issues, I was also in the AGM, I'm in the board of directors right now, I'm the director at large. One of the main reasons I attended the AGM was to see the issues students were facing, and one of the main financial reasons that came up were regarding the student associations. How the student associations process is a little underdefined for the SEO right now, how they are not being able to being funded properly. I think there's a big gap between how we connect financially with the student associations. There's currently a gap, I think, and there should be a common platform which I'll try to introduce if I get elected as VP Finance to bridge that gap between the student associations and the financial committee.
Walk us through your campaign. What's on your priority list if you get elected?
On my priority list, well, there's a few things that I think that I'd love to do when it comes into the SEO. First of which is I want to increase the advocacy spending. I've been looking through the audit reports and the budgets for this year and the past years, and I can see that the student aid and endowment fund has gone down drastically since 2020. I think from my report, if I recall correctly, it was sitting around $392,000 in 2021, whereas the budget for this year is only $30,000 and only $7,000 spent last year. And I know cost of living in Canada has been getting worse and worse. I mean, I feel it myself, and I'm sure most of the student body feels it too. So that's one thing I want to increase. The second largest thing on my priority list is I want to bring in some extra revenue for the SEO, whether it's through sponsorship or partnerships. I want to be working very tightly with the VP External to try to bring in some more revenue into the SEO outside of the fees that we pay, so that we're able to do more for the student body while hopefully keeping the fees at a reasonable level.
First of all, one of the main priorities in the summer term would be to raise awareness about the budget, especially the finance committee. The finance committee is one of the smallest committees in the SEO, consisting of 4 board of directors, which includes the president, vice president of finance, and 2 directors. So I think including more students at largest, more students were involved, seeing how the budget is made and what can be included, how the advocacy campaign, the student services budget line, as well as the campus budget line should be framed for the next year. Discussing this with the students, I would think would make a great budget for the upcoming year, as making the budget is the first task for a VP Finance.
Why should students vote for you? What skills and experience do you bring to the table?
So I've been in university for 4 years now, but what most people don't know is that I've been working for about 5 years as well. I've worked part-time throughout my entire university career. And before I even started to join the university, I was volunteering in the Middle East, and I was also working with the data team in the Middle East. And my experience ranges drastically. I used to work retail in the beginning. I've gone to own my own business and operate my own business here in the Okanagan, imagining all the financial and accounting aspects of it. I understand how tedious it is and understand how intricate it is when it comes to financial audits or anything like that. And then honestly, the one thing I do want to bring to the SEO, as I mentioned earlier, was the use of data as well. Understanding that the money we spend, how much value that brings back to the student body. And as the VP Finance, I understand that I'm working as part of a committee and the whole executive team. So I just want to be able to facilitate what the VPs and the president wants, and provide them with the funds or a way of reaching the goals that they want to achieve. Pretty much just handle the money for them and make it easier for everyone else.
So I will start, like I just said, I am one of the director at larges of the SEO right now. So I think that is one of the main reasons for me standing up, is being in the board last year. I always think becoming a VP, it's really great to have experience in the SEO before you stand for such a big position, because you're representing 10,000 students of UBCO. Unless you have the experience in the SEO, how the SEO works, what all committees do we have, especially the finance, because this is one of the biggest positions you can have in the SEO, as you sit in most of the committees, as finance plays a big role in the SEO. I think you should, my experience in the SEO would commit to my experience as VP Finance. More probably, I was in the Campus Life Committee as well as the Oversight Committee. Being in the Oversight Committee, I oversaw every executive. I have looked at more than 10 monthly reports for each 5 of these executives, what they're doing, where are they lacking, what they have done well, where have they succeeded, and I've talked to each executive personally doing their monthly reviews. So I think it's great because I understand how each position works, and this would better fit me into this position as VP Finance works with everyone on the board.
Voting period starts Monday, March 4th, just after the weekend. Please vote for Ali Kandil, VP Finance. Your funds, your future, my focus.
I'm Arjun Arora and I'm standing for the position of VP Finance. The voting starts from March 4th to March 6th, and go cast your vote on WebVote.